Hey YouTube, so today I'm canning butter, believe it or not. I've told some people that I'm doing this and they didn't realize that you could can butter, but yes, you can butter. You can. So I've got about 7 pounds in there right now. It's just on a little above simmer and I'm melting it down. You don't have to hot water bath or pressure can butter. The cans will pop on their own just with the hot butter in there. So really easy canning recipe, really. You just want to melt it down, stir it. Once it's all melted down, I've got jars in the oven at 250 and just to sanitize them. And I'll pull those jars out, dump the butter in there, and then I'll give them a shake every once in a while so that it doesn't separate as it cools. And because it's 30 degrees outside or so, I'll put the jars outside and let them cool so they can cool a little bit quicker. And as they start to ping, I'll shake them again, and then once they cool, well, you'll see here in a bit, but basically you end up with a jar of just solidified butter, and that's probably good for, I don't know, who knows, long time once it's sealed. So that's what I'm doing today. So I will take you along for the ride. That's 8 pounds of butter in there so far, and I have another. I may have bought too much. I have another 4, 8, 12, 16 pounds. So let's see. Yeah, 16 pounds. Actually, that's 12 pounds in there. I'm sorry. That's 3 4-packs. Each pack of 4 sticks weighs a pound. So that's 12 pounds in there, and then I have another 16 pounds to so 28 pounds total, if my math is right. Yes, 28 pounds total that I will can today, and I use a lot of butter. Yeah, if you cook, you use a lot of butter. So we'll see what we end up with here. So there's half the butter. I think I made a miscalculation. I think there's 24 pounds. So this represents 12 pounds. And this is all the salted butter. So I'm just coming back every few minutes here and giving them a little shake. And a couple of them, well, let's see. One of them is pinged already. Here in a minute, when I get done canning the unsalted, 12 pounds of unsalted butter, I will, I'll take them all outside to cool so that they cool faster. And when they're hot, so these 3 right here are freshly canned, and you can tell they separate a lot faster. I just shook all those, and those ones are already beginning to separate. So as it cools down, it wants to separate less and less. So now we'll can the unsalted butter, and we'll see what that looks like. So here it is, 24 pounds of butter canned. Salted over here, unsalted over here. And I'm still just shaking them every few minutes, every, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, maybe even 15, I don't know. Just to keep them mixed up, because they separate. And as soon as they're all popped, though, and they are pinging, so as soon as they're all done, I will set them outside. I don't want to set them outside before that, because it's the heat that rises that pushes the air out and then creates a vacuum and then makes them seal. So I'm going to leave them I'm pretty sure about that. Let me know if my logic is correct there, but I think that's kind of the way it works. I'm just assuming. But as soon as these lids have all pinged and they're sealed, I will set these outside and continue to shake them. And the cooler they get, the less they want to separate. So we'll see what they look like after they've all pinged and been sitting outside and are solidified again. So that's it. I just brought the butter back in from the backyard, and it was interesting. This is the first time I've canned butter, and it was interesting how quickly it went from liquid back to solid. It was like one time I kept going out there and shaking them, and they were just stayed liquid for a long time. And then one of the times I went out there, about 5 minutes later, they were all solid. So I don't know, maybe they're not completely solid, but I thought what I would do is open this one and we'll see what it looks like. This will be the tester. Yep, so there it is. Looks exactly like you would probably expect it to look. That's it, guys and gals. Subscribe if you're new. Like if you like it. God bless, and we'll see you next time.